Okay, so I just got done watching, was it episode 8 of PitBabe? And the amount of loopholes this episode. Like, first it started with Allan and Jeff. Like, it was cute. They was, like, in a little courtyard. I guess that was Allan's house. And might I say, it was very nice. Very nice. They was having, like, a little lunch date. And then, Allan was asking questions, and Jeff was like, you want to fire me because I have, some kind of relationship with Tony. I understand, blah, blah, blah. And Allan was like, no, that's not what we're doing here. That's not what's happening. It's not your fault. Those are circumstances that you have no control over, and you're staying here. I just got you back. I'm not letting you go again. And so then he asked him, like, what are your powers? And he was like, you don't feel comfortable, you have to tell me. So Jeff was like, well, these are my powers or whatever. But then he said his powers were when he touched, the word touch, when he touches someone, that's when his powers, they start working. But however, several minutes later in the episode, he walks into the apartment and he has a premonition/vision. So that means you don't have to necessarily touch someone for you to have a vision. They did not explain that because I'm like, you didn't touch anyone. Nothing happened. You just walked into the apartment, put your bag down, put your keys down, and then you had a premonition of stuff going on at the family house. So does that mean it was surrounding you? Because I didn't see you in the vision. That was Tony in the vision. So, yeah, that wasn't explained very well. It confused me for a bit. Another loophole that I noticed, and like an inconsistency or loophole or whatever, when Sonic and North went to the little hideout or whatever, hideout, bungalow, whatever it's supposed to be, and they saw Winter, and I'm like, you have a camera in your hand any other time you have a camera in your hand, why don't you have a camera now? Why aren't you holding up a camera now to collect evidence? You got a camera in your hand watching everything else, videotaping everything else, but you're not doing it now when it's very much important. I don't understand or not. And then, mind you, they went there to help save Kim. And when they got their ass beat, they left him there. Even when Allan pulled up, they didn't think, hey, let's just save him. Mind you, you're in the car. You didn't think, hey, let's snatch him up real quick. So not only was Kim saved then left, but another loophole, Jeff thought it was smart. Mind you, Tony is looking for you. He's trying to give you away for some money. He thought it was smart to go back to the house that he's running away from. To be newsy, to think he's going to report something. And then he got snatched up. And mind you, he didn't tell nobody he was going there. Now where's he at? In the cage. Okay. Like, Jeff, what's going on? Why would you do that? Why? You told Allan, you're not running back there. But what did you do? You ran back there. You ran back. You told this man, I'm not running back there. And what did you do? You ran back. You ran back. Because you're trying to be newsy. Act like you're helping the investigation. You're not. Because now we have 2 people to save. We got to save Kim and we got to save Jeff now. And mind you, there's all these other people that we trying to make sure they don't get snatched up at the ex-Hunter team. And we got this dodo bird way talking about, oh, I'm not changing my ways. I'm going back for revenge. I'm just doing what I should have been doing from the beginning. That's why Pete was looking at you like, what are you even talking about right now? Like, what are you talking about? You had 10 years to do your plan. Because that's what it was, a plan that was given to you by Tony. You didn't act on it. Because for real, I don't know if anyone else was, but I know that was Way that was talking to Tony, or Tony was talking to him. I know that was Way. Okay? And I don't trust nothing that Way is giving Babe to eat because he gave him that water. I'm like, that's real sus. That's real sus. I don't trust nothing that he's giving him to eat or drink. Because now he all standoffish. Like, every time Way start talking to Babe about you always making me wait, like, that whole little thing in the garage, I skipped over that. Like, no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all this woo is me. Okay? No, I don't want to hear it. You had your opportunity. Okay? No. If you was just here to do business, you should have stood on business when Tony gave you the job and did what you had to do. You fell in love, and then you want to talk about, oh, I put myself in the friend zone. Now no. I don't want to hear your woo is me story. I don't want to hear it every time you get upset. I don't care. Now, what I do want to talk about is Pete and Kenta. Because when Kenta was doing, the shenanigans at the little bungalow hideout, whatever, with the little boy and that creepy old man, and Pete was there getting evidence. Okay, because I'm gonna talk about Pete in a minute. And then Kenta came around the side and he was like, "Whatever you're trying to do with Tony, stop it right now." And I'm like, "This is suspicious, very much suspicious." And then Pete was like, "You can stop this, Ken." And I'm like, "So you know him? You do know him? You guys were in this house together?" Because that was my thought initially. But then it's like, you guys had no interaction. And I'm like, so you guys were here together. And then, like, Ken was all in his face. And I'm like, back up. You both have a man. But I'm not mad. I'm very much interested in what's going on. This chemistry is chemistry. This tension is tensioning. What's happening? Ken was on his face. And I'm like, what's happening? I like it. But you both have a man that you need to go to. Please stop. But I do like what I see right here. I do very much like what I see. I was not mad. I was very much looking at the screen extra hard. Because when Ken was going to Pete's face extra hard, I was like, wow, I like this. I don't know if that speaks volumes to who I am, but I liked it a lot. Now, Pete, when he's talking to his secretary / assistant / I guess bodyguard, he was telling him when he found out about Tony buying up, what was it that he bought? Tony bought something. I think it was the trade or something. I don't know. He bought it all up. He told the man, pull all our money out. I just want to see where he's getting that money from. So now it's like, what's going on? I feel like it's several different plot stories going on. I'm so confused. We know it's Tony's thing going on with his adopted children. Then it's the legal money. Then it's the racing. Then it's the Omegaverse. It's a lot of plot lines going on. And then, of course, winner is always a loser. I don't know why they named him Winner, because he's always a loser. Every episode, he never wins. He just always loses. So that never changed. And then I'm confused about North and Sonic. Are they together? Are they just flirting? Like, because what was going on in the car? And then North was looking at him like, ooh, what, you protecting me? But then again, I was looking at everyone. I was like, everyone's like getting all like googly eyed at their partner, because when Allan and Jeff were at the house, and Jeff was like, I'm changed for the better because of you. Allan was looking at him like, ooh, because of me? Really? You're a better person because of me? Ooh. I gotta tell everyone about this. He said he's a better person because of moi. And I was like laughing because all Allan could do was just smile. He said because of me. That's my man. Like, I liked it. Now for next episode, I have to rewatch the preview because the captions were off. But there's a lot going on. Tony was saying something about you the only enigma left in the house. Please. I just don't want to see no crazy stuff going on. Because what Wade was talking about, he going back for revenge, I'm scared. Very much scared. And he's talking about getting children and stuff and bringing them back home.